Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and I had a lot of packing to do this weekend.
Mountain Man, Mountain Man.
Treasures.
Welcome into the channel, guys. My name is Troy. I'm a reseller in Montana. I go to garage sales and estate sales and thrift stores. I buy stuff and then I flip it for a profit on eBay. And so today we're going to take a look at what I sold out of the eBay store over the weekend. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And there's a lot of it. I was very happy with what we had going out of the store, right around $1,400 gross sales. So happy with that. And as you saw, we're going to talk about getting ahead today in a couple ways, incidentally. Let's take a look. Fantastic weekend here at the mountain. Lots to pack. Thankfully, most of it is relatively quick to pack, especially some of our Monster Jam trucks. More Gravediggers. I told you we were done with the black. They're all gone, but we've still got the white Gravedigger left. They don't sell for as much. The black version was selling for almost $15. That a more rare, hard-to-find version, but these are selling as well. I still have a pretty sizable pile of these left. I'm not sure exactly how many, but as you can see, we got 4 of them going out this weekend. I sent out offers to watchers, so they're all profit at this point. So, you know, I'm happy just moving product. We still have to make a decent profit on them, but sent out an offer to several watchers for $8 plus shipping, and we sold this guy for $8. Then a little bit later, we sold another one for $8 plus shipping. And then also this weekend, a buyer came in and picked up 2 of them, and they paid for the pair $17.96 plus shipping. So pretty good profit on those. Again, $2.88 a piece is what I paid. We've got a Nintendo 64 controller going out. I don't have one right now to test it, and so I'm selling it untested. I mean, the stick feels good. Everything is moving back as it should. Nothing's sticking. Everything feels right. But I am selling the thing untested, and they do still sell that way. $9.98 plus shipping. We've got a DVD going out. Not a high dollar one here, but I really like this movie. I like it a lot. Baby Driver. This is new and sealed. If you haven't seen it, check it out. $4.48 plus shipping for that right here. You can see we've got a golf club all the way over there. This is a golf trainer, and this is actually like a rubberized shaft. And so it's to help train you with your swing. A lot of them that we're selling were brand new, and so I just wasn't sure what I should put this at. I wasn't sure. Lag shot right there. And so I put it up to auction. I paid $5 for it at an estate sale. Started it at, I think it was $49.99 just to see. I thought that was a fair. If it sold right there, I'd be happy. It actually sold above that, ultimately going for $64.50 plus shipping. So I'm happy. We've got a couple of pins going out, both of them to the same buyer. We've got a vintage Buick pin, and then on the other side is Datsun. Both of them, they sent me an offer on them. One of them I actually had free shipping. I think the Datsun maybe. I don't remember. One of them was free shipping and the other had shipping on it. So I actually do okay on this one and was certainly willing to take a deal because of having shipping set for one of them. And so we sent these out, the pair, for $14 plus shipping. Then another small we have going out right here. This is a National Rifle Association commemorative coin. It's got the Springfield rifle on there. Been hanging on to this since this summer. It's still new and sealed. It's just not particularly valuable. Finally, though, going out for $4.98 plus shipping. So happy with that. Another low dollar, but I bought a box of like 20 of them. We've sold a couple so far. This is a Schaefer pin, cool lavender color, and I think I paid $5 for the entire box. And so for a quantity listing, I thought, you know what, let's give it a shot. And even if they move slow, we're making good money over time. $4.98 plus shipping for the pen. Then we got a viewer sale over here. We've got Marble came in, and I think last week picked up 3 vintage dinosaur figures, and now adding to the collection. And they're really cool. I just love the cool vintage look where they're not really accurate. They look like the old dinosaur Godzilla movies. They're really cool. This is one of my favorite dinosaurs. He's easily a top 10er. He might be on my Mount Rushmore of dinosaurs. I'm kind of a dinosaur fan. This is the Pachycephalosaurus, or Pachy for short. He's got that ram head on there. Very cool. This is a Carnosaurus. I don't think they were actually pink like this. It may be some color fade, or maybe that's the way they made him. I don't know. And here we've got another that I really like, the Ankylosaurus. Thing is completely armored on top there. Super cool. And all three of these, like I said, going out to Marble. Marble came in and picked up the trio for $12.94 plus shipping. We'll check on the shipping, see if we can't get some of that back to you. We've got here a pile, and I'll have to move some of these here in a second so we can take a look at stuff better. But I picked up, and the only reason I remember the price is because they were in the box that still had the sticker on it. I listed these on Saturday morning, and they sold Saturday afternoon. I bought the whole box of these vintage barrettes for $3 and listed them in different lots. You know, I tried to grab like similar, like this one was blue, right? And I had a lot of blue bars and some bows and stuff, so I put them in a lot. This one, I thought, was one of the bigger lots. Lots of narrow bars in that one. This was a metallic lot. I mean, there's some others in there, but more metallic barrettes. This one I thought was cool. We had, the faces there. There's some elephants. A dog, butterfly. These are really neat. And so I made 6 different lots of all these different price points on them. And then one buyer came in and picked all of them up. Asked if I would combine shipping. I said, yeah, we can for sure do that. I'm going to refund them some of the difference here. And they said, thank you. Keep $5 as a tip. So we're going to do that. I'll refund the difference in shipping minus $5, but a whole pile that I paid $3 for. And ultimately these things sold for $59.89 plus shipping. $60 off of 3. Yes, sir. We got a viewer sale here as well. And we've got some Pikmin plush going out. They're going out to Eric. Check out Eric's channel or his store, but he's also started a channel. Super cool banner on your store, man. So go check it out. Lots of cool stuff over there. And he said not to be surprised if these guys show up in the background on his videos. So we'll check that out. And they're very cool. These are relatively rare plush. They're from Pikmin, and we've been selling them here and there randomly. And Eric sent me an offer on them for the trio. We ended up finishing at $70 plus shipping. So Eric, thank you so much. I will get those out to you for sure, and we'll check on your shipping as well if we can't fix some of that and get some of that back to you. We've got a Nike, what I call a dad hat with the strap back on there, no actual form or whatever. Nike sells pretty well for me, these Nike hats. I like to pick them up when they're in good shape when I get a chance. And this guy, it sat around for a while. Hats generally sit around for a while. But I've got 3 different bins with hats in them. And they're just solid sellers. Once you get enough of them, you'll sell a hat here and there. At least 1 or 2 a week. And I like selling hats. This guy went out for $14.71 plus shipping. Let's do this guy. We'll grab some of these smalls and then clear the counter a little bit to look at the comics. Wham! On cassette tape. Make it big. This is weird. I had, by the time this sold, guys, I think I had 14 watchers on this cassette tape. Really weird to pick up that many watchers on a cassette tape. It's been listed for a while, and I was kind of surprised, but finally somebody found it. It's not like it's a high-priced tape. I don't know why somebody didn't buy it and why everybody was watching it, but $5.98 plus shipping for Wham! How about a weird international sale? This thing is stamped, goes this way, I guess. Colonel Augie Highnote Auctioneer. Where's the 707? I didn't look that up. Midwest? I don't know, because it's a corncob pipe. I don't know. It's new, unused corncob pipe. It's headed to Israel. $9.98 for the pipe. I think it's $13 to ship it over there. So, I don't know, pretty cool. I'm always surprised at what sells internationally. You talk about hats. We've got another one over here. Cowboy Bebop. Really cool graphic there on the front. This one sat around for, I don't know, a couple months or so. Finally sold for $9.98 plus shipping. We've got this guy. This is cool. I won't open it, but it's got a little, well, let's open it. It's hand carved. And you slide him open, and there's like a little trinket space in there to make a trinket box. He's on wheels, and they're obviously a little bit wonky, but this is handmade and then hand painted. I got it at an estate sale where they had all kinds of elephants, and I know some of them are worth good money. I don't know which ones. It's something that I just haven't educated myself on, but this I saw and thought, you know what? Somebody is going to love like the folk art style, the handmade. I just thought it was neat, and finally somebody else did as well. I sent out an offer on this that was accepted, $22 plus shipping for the elephant. I've sold these guys before. I love finding these, picking them up. They sell every time. These, of course, Land Before Time hand puppets put out by Pizza Hut, and this is Littlefoot, and he's been sitting behind me for a while. I'm going to miss him on the table. $14.21 plus shipping. So let's move some of this stuff and we'll show you the rest. All right, we've got those boxed up, and now we'll move on to the rest. I guess we'll start, well, let's just do this one. Easy enough. We've got a Cruel set, embroidery set, really cool. See, I think I picked this up for $1 at a thrift store, and I got an offer. And I countered back, and they accepted my counter. $15 plus shipping, and all you gotta do is throw it into a mailer. Can't get much more simple than that. We've got, here is some gelish soak off gel polish. I don't know. It's got 5 different deals here. I think we have 3 of these. They're different steps. So here's your base coat. What do we got here? The prep. So you got to prepare before you put your base coat on, apparently. There's top coat. There is the brush restorer and the activator. I don't know what any of it does other than sell in my eBay store for $22.39 plus shipping. Here's another of our Jeff Gordon mini helmets. See, look, there he is in there. You can see on the picture. I've got some of these already boxed up, still brand new. And so whenever one sells, until I run out of the pre-boxed, that's what we're going to be sending out. Jeff Gordon sold for $47.67 plus shipping. All right, we'll move to the back row now, and then we can spread the comics out. These guys are awesome. Look at this.
Commando Elite, fall in! Major Chip Hazard reporting for duty, sir.
Yeah, that is Major Chip Hazard, and they have several different sounds on these guys. Super cool, 12 inches tall, and really relatively clean. Let's see if I can get the arm going. Yeah. Pretty cool. This guy works really, really well. And unfortunately, Archer, the little voice box in there, just kind of has gone kaput. So unfortunately, Archer doesn't work great, or I would have been able to ask a little bit more for them. But they sell well as a set. And I got these off of Facebook Marketplace. I got them for $10, $132.85 in Australian dollars. Do the conversion. I think it's sitting at 72 cents US right now, so it's $94.23. It's going to cost probably about $25 to ship those guys over. So we make a pretty solid profit off of Archer and Chip. This is the one we were talking about in the thumbnail. We got a Barbie going out, and hopefully I'll have more Barbies going out. For longtime viewers of the channel, you'll remember that I at one time was king of Barbie Mountain. I was selling a whole bunch of mostly 90s Barbies, still new in the box. And I actually got this one and a whole bunch of them this weekend from the same place. It's the same lady. And she is unfortunately a little bit ill right now. She's getting older and she's not in good health. And so she's kind of clearing out some of her stuff. And so they had an estate sale out there, a living estate sale, and there's just so many dolls. And I don't know lots about those that aren't in packaging, but I'm trying to learn. And the way I learn is to buy stuff and then dive in with it in my hands. And I'm going to send you, we'll finish looking at this and this other stuff, and then I'm going to tell you about one of the resources that I use to help me identify and help me get some information on some of my initial doll purchases. I actually went back the next day and bought even more, but I'll give that to you here in a minute when we wrap up. But what we've got here is the head is actually the valuable thing right here. This is a more modern 80s, 90s dress that she's got on, and it's not even on the original body. You can see how it doesn't quite match, right? Like this, the skin tone doesn't match. That's because this is a busy talking Barbie head, and it originally came on a Barbie that actually talked. There was a pull string on the back, like on the neck right here, and I had a little voice box in here, just like Chip, right? Had a voice box, and you do the pull string, and she talked to you. That's not this body. They put it on a TNT body. Spit that out. I'm trying to remember all my words here. That's a twist and turn is what they called that. And so the body here it's really not worth much. You could sell just the head by itself. And really, honestly, that's what I was doing, was selling the head. Whoever bought this, certainly, I would think, is going to take the head off and maybe put it on an actual busy talking Barbie that works. You know, maybe they're restoring. Or, like this, maybe they're making their own custom, right? But these heads, I'm told, are very, very rare. And so, unfortunately, when we first got this and I sent pictures, my fantastic Barbie resource was very excited and said, "This is the doll," and sent me pictures. And if you have the original Barbie, the busy talking Barbie, the body that matches the head, you're looking at, like, I think there was a best offer off of $375. And she was saying, "Hey, I don't think that's not the original outfit, but I don't think you should go too low. I'd start at $300 or best offer, even without the original outfit." Unfortunately, then we turned it around, and it's not the original body. It's not the talking body. But, like I said, we got a head. And the head is what sold this. I had an offer inside of an hour. I actually listed this and then got on my Peloton, took a ride, got off, and I had an offer of $100. I posted it for just a little over $100. I actually posted it high. There's a sold comp for like $51 at auction for the head. But I posted it high because I was told this is very rare. And so I think I had it right at about $115 or so. And so I countered back because, if I got an offer within the first hour, I'm not worried about losing that first person, because certainly more of them are going to come in. That person was actually, the address that I was shipping it to would have been in Wilmington, Delaware. That, I discovered when I was selling Barbies the last time, is a popular place for a freight forwarder to the Russian Federation, and that's where it would have gone. I checked the user and all that. It was going to the Russian Federation, eventually through a freight forwarder. So I countered, didn't hear back, but that next morning I realized that, she sold overnight. And she sold for full price on one of my international listings on the UK eBay website. 107.67 Great British pounds. The equivalent, $133 and change. I think almost $134. So we got full price for our mismatched Barbie, mostly because that buyer just wanted that head. There's so much to learn about Barbies, guys, and I'm going to teach you what I learned as I go through. And like I said, we'll share with you a fantastic resource when we finish up here. But let's look at the comics, because we have some cool sales in the comics as well. This is a lower dollar sale, but a really cool cover on here with the Hulk. $9.98 free shipping. Okay, so let's move that one out of the way. How about this one? This was also a lower dollar. I have like 7 of these, something like that. The Savage Sword of Conan. This is number 100. It's a cool cover. It's it's the centennial issue, right? So eventually I knew that I would start selling those, even though there are quite a few of them out there. Conan sold for $4.99 plus shipping. And then we've got some of the older stuff off of that comic buy that I made. We're getting closer to even on that, and then everything's going to start being profit. Here comes Daredevil, the man without fear. He's unmasked in this one. He's captured and unmasked by the boss. This is a cool cover, not a particularly valuable issue, but I loved the cover. $14.99 plus shipping for that. I think an offer that I sent out, I think it was listed up at about $16. Here we've got a Green Lantern. I have a bunch of those 12-cent covers. This is, get it to focus there, number 63. Really cool. We've got the split cover on that one, and this one sold for $14.21 plus shipping. This is a key issue of Batman. This is the 200th issue, and there are some condition issues here. There's some tanning on the front. Can you see a little bit? I don't know how well it comes through, but you can see it's a little bit darker here than here. And so we have some discoloration, and it actually does go through. But otherwise, it's in decent condition. And this one sold for a good price. I'm real happy with it. $75 plus shipping on an offer that I accepted on that one. Here is Detective Comics, Batman and Batgirl. This is Detective Comics number 396. I have the same buyer come in and pick up this one. Pick up Brave and the Bold. This is the first team up of Batman and Green Lantern. So we've got that one going to the buyer. This is the second appearance of the Shark in this Green Lantern. Again, we're a 12-cent cover back from, let's see, number 28 is the issue there. And then this is the first appearance of the Lamplighter in this Green Lantern. And so the 4 of those going out to the same buyer, $85.54 plus shipping. And then we got this one. And this could have been fantastic. Unfortunately, you can see there's a crease along the side. This is where they would like flip it over when they read it. And this was probably very well read. So we've got a crease, not great along the staples. It's rolled over a little bit. Down here on the corner is, there's bends and creases when it was shoved in a drawer or something. So unfortunately, there are some issues here. This is the Amazing Spider-Man number 100, a key issue, certainly, and a classic cover. I could have probably got a whole lot more for that had there not been all of those issues. But still, I'm happy with what we did get. $60 plus shipping, despite the issues. And we got one that I forgot to bring over to the counter, but this does have to go out today. Playmobil little dragon set. And this guy sold for $15.99 plus shipping. Some ducks going out. We've got these headed to Carrie. These are the larger sized duck. Look at that. He's got his marshmallows and his hot chocolate. Do you call it hot chocolate or cocoa? I think it's hot chocolate for me. Those are cool. And like I said, those headed out to Carrie, the 1973 Flipper. She said she got a new workspace, so she needs some new ducks. Carrie, thanks. We got the surfboard duck heading out to Ross. Ross, thank you so much. And then Bobby came in. Said avid watchers of the channel and love the ducks. And so now we got I call this one the boho duck. I guess pretty cool. Got a giraffe and Andy's mints. Great pile of stuff. A lot of packing to do. And I want to send you, like I said, to a fantastic resource when we're talking about Barbies and really vintage toys in general and dolls, but specifically Barbie. Brandy, if you guys caught me on the Nurse Flippers Live a few weeks ago, I was on there with Brandy, and she is an expert when it comes to Barbie. And when I found those, I actually sent her a message and said, hey, look what I got. And she, thank you, Brandy. She took out a fair bit of time to send me messages of this is what you have. It could be this or it could be that. This is the difference. You know, here's the variation. I would sell this one with the clothes, this one without the clothes. I mean, she took a lot of time that she didn't need to and shared her expertise. And so go check out, she's got a YouTube channel. Go check that out. And you can also follow her on Instagram if you want to learn more from her or potentially get in contact with her. I told her she ought to charge a commission for as much information as she sent me, but hopefully we can get a couple of you over there and watching and learning from her, because she's very, very good and very kind to share that information with me. She also shared with me a reference guide, and I'll put the link to that underneath. It's an online reference guide, so we'll put that information in the description as well. But also in the description, I do want to mention to you that we are now partners with, we are now, I guess, in the family of My Reseller Genie. It's a really cool thing. They don't really offer that to a lot of folks, and so to be part of that small family, I'm blessed. I'm thrilled, and it's getting to be right about that time. It's tax time, guys. All the forms are going out. It's going to be in your mailbox, or it's already been there. You can download them off of eBay or the various places that you sell, and you got to start putting that information together. You don't want to be caught at the last minute. My Reseller Genie is a tool that I think can help you do that. We've talked about it before. I am not on this channel going to promote anything that I don't believe in, that I don't use myself. And that's why we don't do a whole lot of stuff. I have been for, I don't even know, 6-8 months. Ever since GoDaddy died, I've been with My Reseller Genie. I'm still learning it. I'm not great with the numbers, but the cool thing is they help, and they help you learn. And it's a fantastic couple. You team an accountant with a reseller, and you get My Reseller Genie. It's a program specifically made for us. So it's really cool if you need some sort of accounting tool software, and it goes much deeper than that too. You can track your inventory. There's a lot of cool stuff. I'm going to put a link underneath in the description, and follow that link. Use the code Mountain Man, all caps, all one word. That'll get you 15% off of your first month with My Reseller Genie. They have 3 different levels. They have, for the hobby reseller, that's just base level. I just need a little bit of help. Then you've got where I'm at. Give me all the help you can give me. That's the level I'm at. And they've got one right there in between as well. So 15% off your first month with My Reseller Genie. Again, the link down below, code Mountain Man, is what will get you that 15% off. So wanted to share that with you guys. And that's what we got for today. So I appreciate you so much. We'll see you next time.